If you ask any North American skier over the age of 30 what their favorite ski movie of all time is, chances are they'll tell you it's the 1987 feature from Greg Stump called The Blizzard of Oz. Now why, in 24 years, has nobody been able to do it better? Well, we just did a detailed analysis on this and we think we found the answer. There's no drama in today's ski movies. So in order to infuse a little bit of Greg Stump into the modern scene, we've decided to send two of the most dramatic skiers we know to the most dramatic backdrop we can think of.
Rising out of the North Pacific Ocean, the Chugach Mountains of Alaska are home to some of the steepest skiing on Earth. In the heart of it lies the town of Girdwood and Alyeska Resort. With the only real lift access to the steeps of the Chugach, it's some of the best skiing in North America. It's also home to Chugach Powder Guides and has become the proving ground for Salomon's big mountain free skiing team. This is where we decide who will be riding home in the Salomon private jet and who will be hitchhiking to their next stop. Back in 2009, we sent up a crew consisting of Mike Douglas, Mark Abma, and Dane Tudor. We wanted to know who's the best. While Douglas and Tudor both skied impressively, it was Abma who stole the show and held his place as the top big mountain skier on the team. When Abma suddenly left the team last spring to pursue his dream of becoming an organic mushroom farmer, we needed a new top dog. So we sent Henrik Windstedt and Cody Townsend to Alaska to battle it out for the spot. The odds were on Windstedt. Though he's new to our team, he's the 2008 Freeride World Tour champion, and as a part-time fashion model, we knew he could perform under pressure. But Townsend was a different story. Though he'd put down some great runs in big mountain ski comps, he'd yet to win. And with no major film segments under his belt and the worst mustache we've ever seen, Cody's spot on the team was on the line. The first stop, a zone called West Crystal. Short lines and limited exposure make it the ideal place to test snow stability. With the snowpack feeling tight, it was time to step it up. Windstedt uses his freestyle skills to set the bar high early. Townsend answers back with an 80-footer. Cody Townsend. Henrik Windstedt. With Windstedt spinning 360s off of huge Alaskan spines at full speed, Townsend decides to gap an entire section. The conditions were as good as it gets in the Chugach, and with each passing run, their confidence grows. But Alaska always finds a way of humbling even the best. Windstedt was lucky to walk away with just a few sore muscles, and with the next storm system rolling in off the Pacific, the crew retreated to Alyeska, where they spent the next 4 days doing this. Heading into the second half of the trip, there was no clear leader. Tune in next week for the dramatic conclusion to the Battle of Alaska.